Noli me Tangere isn't just a book. It's like a mirror showing us the Philippines under Spanish rule. José Rizal, our national hero, wrote it to show everyone how unfairly Filipinos were treated. This book started a revolution, making people want freedom. Rizal's words were strong and his characters felt real. He showed the truth about what it was like to live under Spanish rule, a truth hidden by the powerful. Noli me Tangere is a story about love, loss, and fighting for what's right. The Espadanas are like the rich and powerful families in the Philippines during the Spanish times. Don Tiburcio de Espadana, a fake doctor, shows how some Spanish officials acted like they were better than everyone else, even though they weren't very good at their jobs. Doña Victorina, his wife, really wanted to seem Spanish. She shows us how some people felt insecure and tried to act like the people in power. The Espadanas, though sometimes funny, show a serious problem. They show the big difference between the powerful rulers and the Filipinos they ruled. Chapter 44 of Noli me. Tangere is full of things happening. We see Ibarra's plan for a school fail. We see Sisa, a mother who lost her sons, being treated badly. The chapter ends sadly, making readers feel heartbroken and angry. Rizal uses these events to show how cruel and corrupt things were. Chapter 44 isn't just a chapter in a book. It's like looking back at what the Philippines was like under Spanish rule. Powerful people hurting others, tricking people who didn't know better, and not letting people speak up. Rizal shows us the bad things that happened in the past. Through Noli me Tangere, he teaches us why it's important to fight for fairness and equality.
Father Damaso, deeply emotional, approached Maria Clara's sickbed, his heart full of sorrow. He spoke with tender affection. "Maria, my child, you are not to die." But Maria Clara, confused, only gave him a puzzled look. Overcome by emotion, Father Damaso left the room, retreating to the terrace where he wept beneath Maria Clara's favorite plants. His grief seemed endless. Dona Victorina introduced young Alfonso Linares to Father Damaso. The priest examined him with suspicion, but embraced him warmly upon realizing he was the godson of Carlicos, an old acquaintance. "Father Damaso, so you are the godson of Carlicos. Come, let me hold you." Linares, nervously, "I did not recognize you either, Father."
Now fully focused, turned his attention to Linares' future, mulling over his qualifications, considering a job and a wife. A job, that's easy. But a wife? A wife. I'm in no hurry, Father. Father Damaso's mind races with possibilities for Linares, mulling over both paths ahead. As Father Damaso made plans, Father Salvi remained silent, his thoughts hidden behind a facade of indifference. What are his true intentions? Father Salvi pondered silently, his mind clouded with doubts and questions. A stark contrast. One seeks to forge futures while the other's mindful of the past. Each man stands at a crossroads, unaware of the weight their decisions will bear on Linares' life. In this moment, Linares feels the weight of expectation, unsure of what lies ahead. The fate of one man hinges on the decisions of two, embodying the struggle between aspiration and doubt.
Lucas enters the church, desperation etched on his face. He approaches Father Salvi, knowing he has no choice but to plead for help. Lucas, tears forming, begs, "Father, please tell me what to do. They only gave me 500 pesos. Father Salvi, dismissive, replies coldly, "Go home, and be thankful to Don Crisostomo for not sending you to jail." The weight of Father Salvi's words hangs in the air, leaving Lucas feeling even more abandoned by those who should help him. Lucas exits the church, the burden of his plight heavier than ever. Hope feels out of reach as he grapples with his desperation.
Chapter 44 of Noli me Tangere, as retold in this digital story, masterfully reveals the intricate layers of emotion, hypocrisy, and societal manipulation at play within the colonial religious elite. Father Damaso's display of tenderness toward Maria Clara contrasts with his opportunistic maneuvering for Linares, while Father Salvi's cold indifference exposes a deeper rot within the supposed moral guardians of the time. Through subtle dialogue and symbolic visuals, the story highlights how appearances often mask ulterior motives, making this chapter a powerful critique of power, pretense, and institutional control.